Thank you for tuning into the Force Production Powerlifting channel. My name is Lawrence Malchev, and today I had to revisit the basics of the squat. Last week, I was horrifically depleted of electrolytes through drinking too much coffee and tea throughout the week to make weight, and the barbell moved like crap. I had no pop to my squat at all. I was weak. Everything was unreadable, and it sucked. So I thought, well, have I lost too much weight and am I now weaker? Have I lost muscle? No, that wasn't it. I just didn't have the electrolytes. I didn't have the electrolytes in me because I cut weight too quickly. So my coach told me to stop drinking that stupid coffee. So I'm off coffee for 4 days now. And I had to go back and revisit some of my basic squat videos to make sure that my bracing was correct, to make sure that everything was dialed in as far as my setup. And I had to redo my whole squat setup again, but that's normal. You have to go back and revisit the basics. So make sure that everything is stacked over the midfoot. Make sure that my breathing and bracing were spot on. That means blow out all of your air before you blow out all of your air and breathe into your diaphragm and into your back. Squeeze those hips under you. Squeeze those ass cheeks tight as a rock. Press that barbell off the J hooks with your hips. Step back, keep that core super tight, and drop straight down. It's a very, very simple concept, but if you don't revisit it, and if you don't keep it in mind, you're going to suffer. And so, take into account last weekend, last Sunday, where I had something that I've always had on the barbell, 335 pounds. I've had that on the barbell for the last 3.5, almost 4 years, and it's never been a problem, but suddenly it was a huge problem last week. So the two factors, again, where I cut weight a little bit too fast, in my opinion, and I was drinking way too much coffee, way too much tea during the week to make weight. And the meal is dialed in. It's been dialed in, but it was just a depletion of electrolytes. And I'm telling you guys, I'm back on snake juice, full force. I'm doing my coach's recipe, and it's perfect. Thank you, coach. It doesn't upset my stomach. And today I was feeling the salts I was feeling my salt levels coming back up, because the 270 for a 5x5 with the safety squat bar, it wasn't a problem. I was nervous as to how I would feel with that weight on my back, but revisiting all the basics and getting my mind right, as they say, getting everything back to where it's supposed to be, as far as form-wise and technical proficiency, it really paid off to go back and visit my old squat, some of my old favorite squat instructional videos. And I think it's important to note that every rep from set two to the last are paused, deep pauses, because 335 is that's an opener for me. That should be an opener for me. That should be, last week it was an off day for a lot of reasons, and we're not going to have that anymore. So we're going to take these squats deep, ass to grass, and make sure that we get the most out of them so we can build the most muscle out of them. I took decent breaks to make sure that I would be able to hit each squat with my best effort and keep that barbell over the midfoot and drive up all in one piece. And this is the result for the last set. good strong core, drop straight down, pause it. Everything comes up all in one piece. Good and deep. That's it. That's it. Make sure that core is tight. Make sure you're breathing and bracing every single time. Hit it. That's it. No screwing around, man. You gotta get these things low. Take this last one as low as you can and bust out of here. That's it. Job well done. Now, deadlifts. I thought these would be feeling real heavy today, and they weren't necessarily feeling really heavy, although I did have to strain. But psychologically, as soon as I pulled the first top set for 430, I knew I would be making it through my 5 sets of 5 with no problem, just as long as I took enough rest. And in the last meet, I pulled 495 for my top. So this is I think 85% of my 1 rep max. Let me see. I'll go to my handy dandy phone computer calculator. Yeah, this is 87% of my 1 rep max for a 5x5. And it's feeling good. Good. I also have my music blaring, and I needed it today. All my favorite hardcore gangster rap was going full bore. I didn't care. Did not care. They tortured me with some of the worst music in there. Some of the best, but oh man, they tortured me with some of the worst music. So I had to get my jams going on today. No offense to anybody from there who hears me say that. Music's subjective. I'm just giving you a hard time, so don't take it seriously, okay? All right, screw off. Now, as I was saying, these were starting to feel a little bit heavy, but I liked the strain. You see, the strain isn't bad, man. It's an uncomfortable feeling like your head's going to explode, but, if you can get over that, then, you can rip these off until the cows come home, But all joking aside, breathing and bracing were very good. Belt was on extra tight. Attitude was extra right. And I was loving the wagon wheel deadlifts. Definitely the mid shin pull is my weak spot in the deadlift, and I'm working on it real hard. So that when I have something over 500 on the barbell, it just comes up nice and easy for a nice new PR at a body weight of 230 pounds, and that's going to be nice. I'd love to be able to pull 560. That would be extra sweet. 2 times body weight. That would be real nice. But we'll see. And we get that hamstring work in. This is what I call maximizing each set. I don't want it to be so heavy that I can't get a good squeeze, but I don't want it to be too light that it doesn't stimulate muscle growth. And this is the bodybuilding part of the powerlifting program. That's why they call it power building, because you're combining powerlifting and bodybuilding. You're still growing muscle while conditioning the muscle to be able to lift more and more. Dips are coming off real smooth. These are just the last sets of all the assistance work today. Took it light here with the 40-pound dumbbells. because my shoulders are feeling extra fresh again, and I want to keep them that way. I could have had 55 on there, but I didn't want to push the envelope too much. There's always time to do that. Bench is a slow process, one you have to respect, or you will get hurt badly. And finish off with a little tricep work, and we are out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon, Coach.